everybody. Boy, we got a great show lined up for you today. Remember, every show is dedicated to first responders, and mostly dedicated to people like you who take the time and watch the show. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609. Today is Tuesday, May 21st. Showtime! Yeah, good. So, there you go. Carol Brandolino, Twisted Tuesday. What's up, my dear? What's going on, Carol?
Good afternoon. All is good. I'm actually able to do the show today from my office, and the nice thing is I have a window right in front of me, so I get the sunshine in here. Got some natural lighting in front of me, so we're good to go. I'm excited. I got a good couple of stories.
Don't you normally do the show from your office?
I do it from the conference room. So the conference room is just the middle of our floor, and there's no windows. It's just this long, boring conference room, and it's gloomy. And this is for me 100 times better. I have the beautiful downtown.
You look very presidential with the White House chair there behind you. So you're
this was donated to me by my boss because she got new stuff, and I said I'll take it. I'll take whatever.
Very, very cool. You're watching Ocean Spit, little show about big things, Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino. Hey, it's time for Ace Hardware, folks. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. That's right. Ace, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and Mesa, Arizona. Ace is the place, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, now don't forget, we got a big special going on, and it's going to happen this Thursday. Now, let me just get rid of that real fast. This Thursday is the place to be. Me and Laura will be live at the Norwich Ace Hardware off of Cumberland in Norwich, Illinois, folks. And we're going to give you guys a chance to win a Weber 210 series grill with all the accessories. And all the money we're going to raise, we have been raising, is for the Almost Home Foundation for Dogs. It's very simple, folks. Now, this Thursday, that's May 23rd, me and Laura Ocean will be in the Norwich store. And you can either go to the store that day and buy your $5 raffle tickets, or you can call the store in Norwich and buy your raffle tickets, or easier from right now, just Zelle my wife Laura at 847-370-3370. $5. Make sure to include your name and as many times as you want. At the end of that hour, we're going to pull a winner, and you can win a brand new Weber Spirit 210 series with all the accessories. Now, you don't have to be there to win, but you do have to make arrangements to pick up the grill if you do win. So it's a good cause, and all the money goes to the Almost Home Foundation for Dogs. And that's what we're about, man. Helping dogs, helping Ace, helping buy local, shop local, all that good stuff this Thursday. So don't forget to come out and support Ace Hardware, because it will be a lot of fun.
Nice.
And to get us to do that again. We did it last time, and we had a ball doing it. So that's a lot of fun. All right, so let's get also to Mary Grievous, my good friend, real estate at its finest. Buying local, shop local, the perfect real estate professional. Whether you're putting your home on the market or looking for your dream home, give her a call today. She can help assist buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, and expired listings. That's Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. That's M. Grievous at starkre.com, or give her a call at 630-688-1725. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you know, we keep talking about Mary. She also runs the NTD Vacations for the Chicago Music Cruise 2025, happening March 22nd to March 30th. That's 2025. Fort Lauderdale, Coco Key, Bahamas, Carousel, and Aruba. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be on there with Mojo's Jukebox, Tony Ocean, the main event band, Hillbilly Rock Stars, the #1 country band in Chicago, and, of course, our good friends from Seventh Heaven. Yeah, so it'll be very cool. Give her a call, 630-688-1725. 5. That's my good friend Mary Grievous. All right, so we're here today on Twisted Tuesday. Carol's in her office. God bless. And let me just tell you real fast. Just got back from Sugar Grove, Illinois. I think the thing was called Shabona Park or State Park, I think, if I'm correct. And I got up, Carol, I got up at 4 o'clock this morning.
Oh, my God. I don't know how you do it.
And I left at 5 to get by his house to 6. And then we figured we started early because about 10:30 it started getting hot.
Oh, yeah. Would you go fishing?
Yeah, you can't catch the fish when it gets too hot. So I want to thank John Norman for that. He's the bass player from Mojo's Jukebox. Just enough time for me to get back. And I also want to, I've just made it in time. But I also want to say yesterday, for Mother's Day, I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to go with my mom on Mother's Day. So me, Laura, my sister Tanya, and our son Tony and his fiance Ange, we went to New Star Chinese restaurant there in beautiful Elmwood Park, and my mother loved it. So we had a couple of drinks and some food. Nice. Had a good time. I love New Star, actually. It's pretty crowded. I think we didn't need reservations, but on a Monday, that place, it was Monday? No, Tuesday, yesterday. No, it's Monday. I'm sorry.
Monday, yeah.
The place was packed. I was surprised. There was a line to get in, and it was.
I hear good things about New Star from all of my North Side friends. It's New Star is the place to go for Chinese out there. So they
right next door to Johnny's. Right next door to Johnny's. The Johnny's beef.
Fast. So when my dad comes from Greece, which has only been a couple times in the last maybe 8 years, I don't even know how long it's been, but literally he's like a fiend. Like the second he gets off the airplane and out of the airport, he's like, we need to go get a beef sandwich somewhere, He's like, and the closest to O'Hare, I'll take him to Johnny's, and he's been there. We've gone everywhere for beefs. He'll eat a beef a day when he's here from Greece because they don't get them there. You can't get them there.
They don't get them there. Absolutely.
His favorite food. Yeah.
Let's say hello to Mark. How you doing? Dennis, Lake Geneva, Mosen Elkhorn, great for Chinese. Jeanette. Hey, Carol, it was a pleasure to meet you at the Des Plaines Theater. That was very nice, Jeanette. Yeah, that's right. No, Richard, we did not catch anything. Second time we went out fishing with Johnny, and you know what? There was a lot of people there fishing, and they weren't catching. One guy on a boat caught a little crappie, and that was it. And he's got the fish finder. So got to keep trying, though, right, Carol? You got to keep trying.
But is it like gambling? I'm just trying to wrap my head around fishing. So, like, if you go and you don't catch a fish, do you leave pissed off like you went for nothing, or do you just go for the enjoyment of fishing? Like, I don't know. I feel like
a good day, a day fishing is better than doing anything else. A day fishing. So if you don't catch something, it's called getting skunked. If you don't catch anything.
Okay.
Of course, you want to catch something, but they weren't even, John, I was doing lures, plastic worms, regular worms. And I'm telling you something, Johnny had the same worm for 2 hours. And usually the little fish come up and bite. Nothing was biting. Yeah. It's a beautiful state park.
Nice.
About an hour drive. So, but we're going to keep doing it. Stella, how you doing? Jill is in the house. There's my good friend, Ronnie B. Hope you had a good birthday. What's going on over there in Shorewood, my dear?
Shorewood. Oh, well, I'm trying to talk Bobby into this is like the baby stage, the baby step stage, but I think we're going to try and do, or I'm going to talk him into trying to do a summer junior jam session class, like not even a class, just like, how they have workouts. This is how I tried to explain it to him. You know how they have places where you can go work out. It's like 5 days a week. They have stuff going on there and you pay for the week or the month and you could go as many times as you want. Well, I'd like to do that where kids, maybe ages 12 and up in the summer from like 10 to noon can get dropped off, or their parent could come if they want, but that kind of defeats the purpose. We have a full stage there to come up and jam and just meet other kids that are interested in music. I think it's a win-win. And then you pay whatever you pay per kid per week. And every day in the summer from 10 to noon, they could go in there and they could jam on the stage. They have to bring their own instruments, except for obviously drums and keyboard. But so they have to do like their woodwind brass. I don't even know. This is how
Yeah.
ignorant I am with this. And what's the other one? Woodwind, brass, and then their guitars they have to bring their own. But other
Yeah.
than that,
You guys got a PA system. You've got drums. You've got amps. All you need to do
it's
is
a
bring all the
full,
other stuff.
it's a functional stage. You guys got to come. We got to pick a day where you guys come out. Even if some of your the guys you play with, we'll
I would
just do
love
a
to.
jam night. You guys can jam up there, and we'll invite friends out, and it's a party. Like we've done. Gianni's 8th grade graduation.
Why
was
don't you
surprising.
tell our good friends? Tell them, Carol, where is Encore Brandolino
Encore.
Music in Shorewood?
700 West Jefferson Street, Shorewood, Illinois. It's
There
just
you
if
go.
you're taking I-55, you exit 52, which is Shorewood, and then you just go about I don't know, maybe it's a mile west, right off of the highway, and it's right there. You can't miss
Right
it.
there.
It's a great place.
And you mentioned Carol or mentioned Bobby there, mention Ocean's Pit. He'll
Yep.
help you out over there. It'll be a lot of
he'll
fun.
hook you up. He'll hook you up. If you mention the show, we'll definitely hook you up. He hooks people up anyway, but we'll do a little extra hookup if you mention the show.
Well, there you go, Eric Todd. Have a cocktail when you're fishing. You're guaranteed at least catching a buzz. Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, I like that one.
Kathy's announced from Nashville. Felix Greco, another singer in the Chicagoland area. Yeah, buddy, look forward to seeing you Thursday. Stella Boyd said just success of drowning a few worms. And there you go. So, yeah, I did one live worm today, and then I had plastic worm and some lures. We tried everything. But, hey, we went out there and did what we had to do, so it was a lot of fun.
That's
absolutely.
Nice.
Now, before we get to you, I know you got a story to tell us. Before we do that, let's just mention again, back our good friends from Airtight Windows. That's right, Louis Pipes and Airtight Windows back here with us again. So I'm welcoming back my good buddy Lou from Airtight. Guys, if you're looking for new windows or siding and you want it done right, do it right with Airtight. For honesty and quality, dependability, do it right with Airtight. Service in the Chicagoland area for 35 years. Do it right with Airtight. Give Louis a call at 708-788-5000 and tell him Ocean's Pit sent you. Everybody needs windows and sidings. Louis Pipes does an incredible job, him and his family. They've been doing it for a long time to be in that business. Carol, what happened this weekend? You said something good happened.
Oh, yeah. So, well, I have a good, but last week, thank God, it was the day after our show. So I had on Wednesday. So I was offered an opportunity. And for most women, I think they would probably take it. I know a lot of women, there's a lot of mixed feelings about this sort of thing, but I was offered an opportunity to be like when I say a model, I mean like a sitting model work so they can work on you at no cost to you. Okay. So what it was for filler. Okay.
Okay.
And I was not about to say no. I was like, yes. Yeah. She barely got it out of her mouth. Yes. I do want to do it.
See, now that's cool. How about that? How about there's models for everything? They got the lady that does the hand models now. Do you ever see people with doing hand models?
Yeah. But it's different when you're getting stuck with needles. I was a freaking human voodoo doll. Okay. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my God.
There were 6 or 7. We walked in the room. My friend came with me, little moral support, and she was with me. And when we first walked into the room where you normally get the filler done, it's just a chair, and then the girl comes in and does your stuff, I guess. I didn't have filler before. Okay. So I've been complaining about these jowls here that were hanging. I mean, I lost a lot of weight in the last 4 years. So, there's just no collagen here anymore. And it was just like this. It was pissing me off. I'm not going to lie. I'm not that vain, but it was bothering me. So she said, listen, it would be this much money. I said, no, I can't afford that. There's no way I can maintain it. And she goes, let me see. I might have an opportunity. So fast forward last Wednesday, I had the appointment. I walked in. I'm like, oh, this is just, nobody's here. Who's learning? Then they brought us into the room and there were 6 girls in like nurses outfits, like, scrubs. And there was all this stuff on the table, the needles and everything. And I was like, oh God, what did I get myself into? So,
well, how long was it? Was it just one lady working on you the whole time?
No, listen, when I say it sounds fun to be a model, but I was I was sitting there so they can do their like final exams. on a person to see how they did before they actually start and go out into the business. So
Right.
I'm like, they're like, do you have any questions? You got to tell, how do you talk to the customer? What do you ask them what they want? So I had to just explain to them, I don't want to walk out of here looking like a totally different person. I don't want to walk out like this, I said, I started to get nervous. Like and I'm not a nervous person like that. And I said, the night before I had a nightmare that I looked like a totally different person when I looked in the mirror. I was getting like anxiety sitting in the chair. So I said, I just want this a little smoother where it's not like hanging,
Okay.
That's it, that's all I want. And so yeah, they did it. And I have to say, I was bruised a little bit and swollen a little bit for about 4 days, 5 days. So the funny thing is what they do
Okay. All
is
right.
they'll put the needles in like here, and here where they hit, like it goes to the bone. Now you're not numbed. I don't know if there's lidocaine in the needle. I think I didn't look at the needle once because I didn't want to see it. It wasn't bad.
All
The
right.
pain was
Yeah.
actually not bad at all. I didn't flinch. So what they do is they put a little bit of filler here because when they fill that up a little bit,
Okay.
it pulls this a little bit. And so you know what? My lines are still gently there, but you would never be able
Yeah.
to tell I had something done if you didn't know me. Right?
See that?
Right?
God bless you.
Tell
I
me.
would never know the difference. See what I mean? It looks
No.
good. It looks good though. You know what? Hey, that's kind of cool. Well, look, Pina said you were a guinea pig. Did they put a number on you?
Oh, I was 1,000% a guinea pig. I walked in, I said, oh man, I said, I think I was a pretty good guinea pig, actually. I
You
kept my
look
mouth.
fantastic, Carrie. You look fantastic, honey. You know what?
Well,
It's good. You got to try that stuff.
look,
Hey, we want to say
it
hello
was
to Lisa
free.
from Jamaica. Hi, Lisa from Jamaica.
Oh,
Hope you're having a good
Jamaica.
vacation. But yeah, you look great. Everybody should do that. What the
Listen,
heck?
I got some sun too. The other day I got to lay out for about an hour. So that's what makes, I think, me look more like when you have a little suntan on your face. For me, it's just different. You feel different. You look better. You just look more alive. I don't know, just rejuvenated. So it's really,
Everybody
yeah,
looks better with a little bit of a tan.
yeah.
Everybody does.
I agree. I agree. Oh, happy name day to my daughter Eliana. Today's her name day.
Name day. Whoa.
Yes.
What's name day?
So the name day is like you're named after a saint.
Okay.
Any Greek saint, like Gianni's, his baptismal name. So he's Gianni Alessandro. Okay.
Okay.
But his baptismal name, because he was baptized Greek Orthodox, is Ioannis. Ioannis is John.
Okay.
And so St. John the Baptist Day, it would be Gianni's name day, and that's January 7th. So
Do they get
Eliana,
gifts? Do they get gifts on name day, like birthday?
no, name day is just kind of like a birthday if you celebrate
Okay.
old school and traditionally. I don't. They're going to get a
Okay.
happy name day from me and maybe a little something, extra special, but that's it. But a lot of times, yes, it's like a birthday. So Eliana, the funny thing is she reminded me this morning on a text message when she was leaving for school. And I think my mom had to have texted her because how the hell does Eliana remember? But
Well,
so
yeah.
it's St. Constantine and Helen, which is my school that I went to growing up, the Greek school. It was named after St. Constantine and Helen. So anybody
Okay.
with Constantine is the name, Dean, Helen. So in Greek, Helen is Eleni, and that's Eliana's baptismal name is Eleni. So it's St. Constantine and Helen today. So today's her
Very
name day.
confusing, but I'm sure it means something.
Happy
Very
name
good.
day. Yes.
Happy name day. So there you
Yes.
go. You
Yes.
gotta love it. Stella's in the house. Hi, Stella. Double T, the General. How you guys doing? John the Baptist, we celebrate on January 19th. My Christmas is on January 7th.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you go. You learn a lot of
Oh.
good stuff there. All right.
Oh, Dennis asked me if I was going to Thirsty Parrot on
Thirsty Parrot, Dennis.
Sunday. Okay. Is that this Sunday? Is that what
That's
it's called
this
in
Sunday
Geneva?
at Lake Como, Lake Geneva. That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go,
You know
Dennis.
what? I'm gonna try and go. I don't know if you need reservation or anything. I don't. If it's outdoors,
Carol,
it's
if
a
I know
nice
you're
day.
coming, I'll make sure you get a table. It's from 1 to 5. Thirsty Parrot, Lake Como. It's gonna have the whole band there. Tony Toto and Danny Ramundi, because
Okay.
Jerry Jams is setting up for my second show after that for the Gulo International Party.
Oh my
So that's
goodness.
going to be interesting. Richard says it's all Greek to me.
Yep, it is.
Okay. And Richard, make sure we
too,
talk
Richard.
about 3:00. We'll make sure we get where you're on those tickets, buddy, for Andrew Dice. Twisted Tuesday, everybody, here with Carol Brandolino, guys. Okay. Do you remember, Carol, the age you lost your first tooth?
No, I don't. Now my first tooth, no, I did knock both of my front teeth out prematurely though. I fell running up the cement stairs at our front porch, the house I grew up in, and I knocked both of my front teeth out like way prematurely. So I had no two front teeth for years.
Well, let me ask you something. Did your parents take the tooth when you lost it, put it underneath the pillow, and the tooth fairy came and gave you money? Did you get that when you were a kid?
Yeah, we had a tooth fairy, or my brother would tie the string around my tooth and close the door. I actually did that like an idiot.
Like the Three Stooges.
Yes, he did that to me. He did it to me and I let him. Like, I don't know what I was
Wait.
thinking.
Did it work? Did the tooth come out?
Well, this is what happened. The first 3 times it was Three Stooges worthy. So he tied the he tied the string around my loose tooth. Okay.
Wait. Why would you make him do it the second time and then a third time?
Because it didn't come out, because this is what was happening. He tied this string around my tooth, then put it on the doorknob. Okay. So he would go to shut the door and then I would run with the door because I was afraid. Okay. So then he's like, "Come on."
You're supposed to stand still, and then he pulls it, right?
Good luck, right? When someone's going to yank your tooth out. But then the third time he goes, "Okay, I'm going to count to 3." So he counted to 2. He shoved me back and pushed the door.
And the tooth didn't come out.
Oh, it came out. The third time it came out. He shoved
Okay.
the door shut, and then he shoved me away from the door. As I was going with the door, he pushed me away, and the tooth came out with the string.
Was your mom and dad happy about that?
You know, some days I wonder where the hell were they sometimes. I just like, what the hell? You know, the stuff I saw because of my brother. And when I was watching your interview with you and Tanya, your sister, listen, I loved that interview because everything, and my brother is 6 years older than me. So, you know,
Right.
a lot of
My sister's 14 years younger than I am.
Oh, wow. Listen.
Yeah.
A lot
She
of
was
things
definitely
I saw.
a mistake. She was definitely a mistake.
Yeah,
It wasn't
that's
planned.
okay.
Yeah. It's all right.
Listen, the good things and the bad things that I saw because of him and his friends at too young of an age, I grew up fast. Okay. I saw things I really shouldn't have seen because I was always hiding under the dining room table, like totally watching what they were doing in the living room. And it was not good. I saw way too much stuff on TV I should not have seen at a young age.
Yeah, you know what's funny, because even me growing up, and my mom, he was like, "Okay, whatever," because my dad worked nights, so there was nothing going on. I want to say hello to my buddy Jerry Jams is in the house. Jerry will be with me tomorrow, co-hosting with me tomorrow on Ocean's Pit. And you can see now we got a busy week coming up. Speaking of Jerry Jams, tomorrow, if you like New York style pizza and New York style food, one place in the city to get it. It's actually in the suburbs in Lisle. It's called Little Pop's Pizza. We're going to be there at 6 o'clock. It's all decorated with New York stuff.
Oh, nice.
And New York pizza. Mike and the staff do a great job. That's a 6 o'clock hit. We were supposed to be outside, but it looks like it might rain or it might be a little cool. So we'll be inside. Thursday, we'll be at Oak Brook with Positanos with Lisa P. and Jerry Jams. Friday, me and Double T will be at Chicago Prime. Saturday, we'll be at Taverna on Division. Outside patio. Hopefully don't rain. It might rain on Saturday. Let's keep our fingers crossed with Double T. And Sunday, the Thirsty Parrot, Lake Geneva, Lake Como from 1 to 5. Beautiful spot. Now, the Thirsty Parrot, if you've never been there, picture Jimmy Buffett style swings instead of seats.
Yes.
I mean, really cool.
I love that.
And they just serve drinks. Okay.
Nice.
Right next door, like as close as me and you are, is the restaurant called Legends.
Oh.
And Legends is where you order the food. Speaking of Tavern on Division, ladies and gentlemen, Greg is in the house.
Oh, he's so nice.
How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Greg.
And so you order the food from Legends, and then they bring it right there to the Parrot. But they're that close. I mean, it's very, very cool.
Okay, I'm going to definitely try and come Sunday. I'm going to, because that's my vibe.
Yeah,
that's my vibe,
you'll love it.
Yep.
Greg, hope you're doing well. If you guys never been to Tavern on Division, make sure you get out there, folks. Voted the number. You want to see a beautiful patio.
Yes.
Number 1 patio in the suburbs of Chicago. That's Tavern on Division. Tavern on Division will be there Saturday with Double T, 8 o'clock. So it's going to be a lot of fun there. Felix says not too far away from my house, 15 minutes. All right. Well, that's good, Felix. Felix Greco. Go check him out. Another singer in the Chicagoland area. Rosemary and Seymour. Hi, Rosemary. Hope you do well. Stella, hope you guys are doing well. Kathy Ippolito says hello. So we got California, Nashville, Lake Geneva. A lot of good. Oh, yeah, we have to do that, Ronnie B. Hope you had a good. Okay, so let's talk. I want to say congratulations to Kim Peterson LeFew, another great singer. I think her son got engaged from the picture because it says these two will be engaged, married soon. But it didn't say who, but the guy looks more like like her. So I'm thinking it's her son if she's listening. Congratulations. Okay, Madonna, 65 years old. She's got a 27-year-old boyfriend.
Oh boy, I know where this is going. Am I going to have to say, is that okay or not?
No, but I'm saying Cher just turned 78. Happy birthday, Cher. She's got a 35-year-old boyfriend.
Okay, good.
Jimmy Page is Jimmy Page, a guitar player from Led Zeppelin, 79. His girlfriend's 34.
Yeah.
Mick Jagger, I think, was 79. His girlfriend's 31.
Yeah. Hey.
Now, I got to ask you something, honestly. I mean, is there love there?
Well, we talked about this briefly a couple weeks ago, and I kind of got people were upset with me saying there's no way that, I mean, how can you say if somebody loves somebody or not? Listen, maybe there is love, there might be love, but I'll tell you what, the way I look at it is, if they weren't millionaires, would they have that 28-year-old girlfriend or 28-year-old boyfriend? Okay, now,
or would the 28 be with the person if it wasn't who he is?
That's what I'm saying. Would they have that person in their lives if they didn't have millions of dollars? So it's sad, but money speaks volumes, and that's life. And you know what? It just tells me, if I was a guy or a woman too, but if I was a young guy, I'd say if I have any musical talent whatsoever, I would hone it and get it going, because you're going to get all the chicks. I mean, if I was a young guy, that's how I would look at it.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a little nutty. Jeremy, good afternoon. Susan Jambroni, the closer's in the house. How you doing, honey? Nanette is watching. Hi, Nanette.
Hi, Nan.
Now, Nanette's your first cousin, or you guys are related, right?
She's a distant cousin, but she's like a sister to me, actually. But yeah, very close. Very close.
And Robert DeGeneral says, thank God for the blue pill.
Oh, I bet. Does the blue pill really work?
I don't know. I've never had one of those. I know they take a gel thing too. So who knows? And then Albert from the Ron Onesti organization, Albert says, for sure there's some kind of arrangement if they break up. I mean, if they marry each other, I mean, she's going to get money. I'm sure she signed a prenup, or he will sign a prenup. I don't know how that usually works, but it's
or just enjoy the ride. I mean, really, look, while you're for the time being, if you're with this person that's got gazillions of dollars and this lifestyle that you would never be able to even, be a part of, why not just enjoy the ride? I mean, enjoy it, whoever you are. I have no hate for anybody like that.
No, I wish them the best. I mean, they got to be happy.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got a couple other things here. Devil food. Today is National Devil's Food Cake Day. I don't think I've ever had that before.
Okay.
Displaying. Speaking of, have you ever had Devil's Food Cake?
I mean, I guess, I don't know. It's like pound cake, or it's like a Hostess or a Zinger. I don't know. I think that's the kind of
ho-ho.
Or a ho-ho. Yeah, I've had ho-hos. I've had all the Hostess.
Speaking of Ron Onesti, if you're looking for work, Ron Onesti's Desplaines Theater is looking for help. I think they need a whole bunch of people, staff and different stuff there. So you might want to Google the Desplaines Theater. Check out what Ron Onesti, because I know they're hiring over there, some work over there. And we were talking about, Carol, have you ever tried New York style pizza?
Oh, I love New York in general. I love New York style pizza. I like very thin. I like more crispy though on the bottom, but I do like very thin. I like being able to fold it too, but I do like crispy. But
I love when you let all the grease come out of it first before you take that bite.
I like it. I love it. When I went to New York, we were in there for a couple of days, and I was like a kid in a candy store. I just went up and down to everyone, and I tried all the different pizza, and it was like,
well, you're speaking of good pizza, Nanette, and Antonino's got great pizza.
Antonino's has an excellent pizza.
Great pizza there. Yeah. Nice plate. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Albert. You put up there Ron at oshows.com for looking for work at the Desplaines Theater, or maybe even in St. Charles. But I know they're looking right now for the Desplaines Theater. And people are saying that Devil's Food Cake is chocolate cake.
Yeah, it's chocolate. It's
Okay. There you
moist.
go.
It's a light. I think it's kind of like light fluffy. I think. I mean, who knows?
There you
I like
go.
anything chocolate.
Speaking of Shorewood or Encore Music or music stores,
Mhm.
the great and I remember Sam Ash. Sam Ash is going out of business in a
Mhm.
lot of places. The music store.
Bobby definitely keeps his, I have to say with how Bobby does it is he keeps on top of every store, every business that has to do with music. But I will tell you, if somebody this is this problem. Okay, I know that you have a little bit of issues with patience, okay,
Yeah,
from what
sure.
you've told
Uh,
me, whatever.
yeah.
But I think that just goes with how we are built, how we're, wired. But so when somebody comes into the music store and he has stories for days about walking into a small family-owned business and they come in and they ask them to fix something, they think, and then he tries to tell them a price. It could be 15 bucks. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna charge me for that?" He goes, "Did you buy it here?" Then he gets, "Did you buy it here?" No, I bought it at Guitar Center. His head explodes. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
He goes, I don't even want to hear that word in my
Guitar
store,
Center, right?
you
Yeah,
know. But people are just really, what rock did you crawl under? You're going in to ask for a service, and then you're going to ask them, you're going to charge me for that? What are we? If you bought it here, he'll do it for free. Sometimes, no problem. If you're a regular customer and you
sure.
send people in or you go there for lessons, he's
Yeah,
not going to charge most people for small little,
right, right, right.
adjustments or accessories. You do what you do as a family owned business
Well,
and take
and when
care of those people.
you have to. And I like
Yeah.
about that, I like the old school stores and
Yeah.
like the old mom and pop stores where
Yep.
people go in there. I mean, I know a lot of musicians that we go through, they go through that Sweetwater thing where they send everything, you
Yeah.
just order it online and you get all
Right.
that shit.
Mhm.
But I mean, for Sam Ash to go out of business, they were for many, many years. I mean,
Yeah.
Guitar Center's been around. I don't know how many there still are, but I know they went bankrupt a few years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
So it's nice to keep it going. Professor Daryl Amistad. Daryl, how you doing, brother? Great job on Friday. Twisted Tuesday for you CNN fans. I don't know if there's any much left, but Alice, she was a political commentator. Alice Stewart dies at the age of 58 years old. Young, young, young,
Very
58
young.
years old.
Very
Carol,
young.
Twisted Tuesday. Did you ever fly a kite when you were a kid? Did you ever try doing that?
Yeah, I flew kites in Marquette Park. I'll tell you, we used to run around there all day, every day when our parents were working, I guess, or wherever they were, because they weren't around.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, we
right.
did. We flew kites. It was fun, but you know what? I wasn't very good at it. You know how you'd run and then it go straight down, and I don't know what I was doing
I think I
wrong.
tried and it broke in the first try.
Yeah,
I
I
left it there.
wasn't
I
good at
think
it.
burned it in the garbage can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wasn't good at it, but I've been told to go fly a kite.
many times I've been, and that's not, that's I've been, and they used another word when they told me. They didn't say flag, whatever it was. But yeah, Richard Hammond says, "What if you say yes, you bought it there? Does he verify that you actually bought it there?"
He'll know. He
Yeah,
knows what he
he knows
sells.
what
Yeah,
goes there.
he knows what
Sure,
he
sure.
sells. He'll be able to see it. He knows. I have to say, he's got a memory like an elephant. That is one thing about him. He's observant and he remembers everything.
And he
So,
knows
like,
his stuff. And
he
that's
knows
why
his
he's
stuff.
successful, Carol. That's why
Very
he's successful.
knowledgeable. Yeah.
As a kid, do you remember how many TV channels you had when you were growing up?
Yeah, like 5. It was 2, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 32.
30, 32,
2,
and you
5,
had
7, 9,
26
10,
for the Spanish channel.
26. Right. Oh, yeah.
26, 32. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was
Crazy.
it. That was it.
Yeah.
And Atari. I played it, whatever channel you had to put on to play Atari or Nintendo, but
There you go.
Atari was the one I started
Remember,
out.
were you a Bozo Circus fan
Oh,
growing
I
up?
love Bozo. I love Bozo Circus. I love Bozo
You remember
Buckets.
when they
Yeah.
had Pong? Remember, they put it up on the television and
Oh,
you would go
no.
Pong and you would hit the little ping pong balls to try
Oh,
to
shoot. I don't
break.
remember that one. I remember
And
the
they did
buckets.
it on the Bozo show from the. I
Oh,
mean, it was.
I loved that show. I mean, I enjoyed that show when I was little. I did. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, those days are gone, which I really do miss a lot. We got more
Yeah.
great shows coming up, folks. We told you about this week. Next Wednesday, the 29th, will be at Cucina Rustica outside Cary, Illinois, which is good. They closed the whole street. They put tables and
Oh,
tents.
nice.
It's beautiful. That's next Wednesday on the 29th. Next Thursday, me and Diva Montel Diva Montel and the Tony Ocean Band will be at Are We Live in Burr Ridge. It's Diva's birthday. That's the 30th. I think Diva's going to start the night, and then we're going to finish the night, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
And then we're going to be in Galena, Illinois. Guys, Father's Day weekend. You want to take a trip to a beautiful vineyard winery. Yeah. It's called Forget About It. Winery Vineyard in Galena, Illinois. We have a big dinner show coming up there on the 15th of June. I think it's $55 for dinner, plus you get a glass of their homemade wines, and then there's also lawn seats for $20. It is Father's Day weekend. Maybe take your fathers for a couple days off.
Galena's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah.
That's the 15th. And then, of course, also the 13th of November, it's far away, but tickets just went on sale last week. Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones and Ocean's Rat Pack will be at the Tivoli Theater in Downers Grove. Very, very cool. And then, of course, Ocean's Rat Pack will be at the Lyric Theater in McHenry, June 8th. We've sold out that theater many, many times. Have a lot of fun. All right, Ocean's Pit here, Twisted Tuesday, Carol Brandolino. How about this stuff? Listen to this. Fox 32 News. New Apple feature will let you control your iPhone with your eyes.
What? Oh, my God. If we start going that route, I mean, I don't know.
So what do you do when you look at send? It sends. I mean, how do they?
So maybe if you have like what happens with me and a lot of people. Remember, I used to call these lines here my WTF lines because when you make that face, So if I look at the phone, like what the fuck, you know what I mean? Is it going to send?
What the
Can
fuck?
you text with your face?
Yeah, right. I mean, could you do that? I don't understand the whole thing, but it should be interesting. I mean, who knows? Now they got the watch. Yeah, you're right, Dennis. More bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
The watches now that people are carrying now, you can't even see this little thing. And I've seen so many people not carrying their phones and doing this, looking at my watch. It's like,
well, I couldn't even read it. I couldn't even see it. I can't see my phone.
I can't even see this. I know a lot of people are doing it to watch their miles and stuff, and they're walking and stuff like that. Which, but who knows now? With your face, Jeremy, isn't that insane? Now with your eyes, you can actually, who knows what's technology and everything is going to be like. The new features coming to Apple iOS 18 later this year will allow you to control your iPhone with your eyes and offer a way for deaf and hard hearing users to experience music as well.
That's different.
Well, that's a good. That's different. Good.
Yes, that's beneficial then. Yeah, but for everyday people that just have their phones, I don't know why you need all this. They're literally making it so you don't have to move your fingers. We wonder why we have a generation of kids that don't want to work and get up and go to work they cry when they've been put on the schedule, like you said, for 8 hours. They're making it so you don't even have to pick your hand up to take something to what? Now they're too lazy to text. I don't get it.
I forgot what it said that the kids these days can't even write a letter with pens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, they can't even do that anymore.
And a lot of them, and it wasn't to any fault of their own. It happened with curriculum, I think, at some point. They don't know. I had somebody say, my God, I wish I knew how to write cursive. They don't even know what cursive is, and they didn't learn. And it's not their fault. It's just that it's just one of those things that just it wasn't taught anymore. Because of technology, and I understand that it's more stuff is being emailed than written. I get that. It's like, okay, Carol, get on with the move on with the ages. But
we'll move on that. Yeah. More interesting stories. How about this? Former high school teacher Jessica Tapla, who was fired for refusing to use students' preferred pronouns, has been awarded a $360,000 settlement from Jupra United School District of California.
I mean, here's the thing. When you're dealing with boys and girls in school, I think it's important that people know who you're talking about as well, not just the person themselves. It's a touchy subject. I get it. I do. I feel for the people that want to be, who they want to be. I don't know. This is so difficult. I do feel bad for the kids that have these issues. I really do. But I just don't think that everybody, teachers included, and maybe sometimes bosses, you can't force them. You can't really force them, I guess, I don't know. That comes down to a moral code, maybe. I don't know.
It's a
I don't know.
teacher trying to do. She did, and there you go. Frankie said, another singer in Chicago. Hi, Frankie. Yeah, she deserves every penny. I agree with her. She deserves every penny. You know, teachers these days, they can't do nothing anymore. They can't
No.
certain things they can't teach. They can't. My teacher, I remember, hey, bam, I got a hit. My nun would hit me over the head with a ruler or something.
Yeah, I know.
And,
It's true. We were raised very differently than these days. And I'm not saying everything that was done to us was right, but I will say this. For the most part, I think the people of our generation are very, very hard workers and they have values. And I think a lot of moral and values that we just don't see much anymore. And everybody's so different. Like someone was just telling me when somebody walks into a room, they don't say hi. Like, let's say I have a friend who is now, her daughter is staying with her boyfriend and their family. And she walks in the house and the aunt or grandma is pissed off because she doesn't say hi when she walks in the house. Like it's the woman's house and the girl's now living with them. And she goes, I don't even know that she's there. And she's very angry about it. And,
well, you walk into somebody's home, you should say hello.
Right. If they're there, you have to say hi. I mean, I say hi to strangers that get on an elevator.
You would think that was something that you were taught, just like when the whole flu thing came back. I mean, the pandemic, whatever you want to call it. I remember every 10 minutes on your feet. Now, this is the way you wash your hands. Count to do the alphabet, 1 A B C D with the soap, like you know. There's a lot of people that still don't wash their hands, but I mean, I see people going out of the bathrooms at the gigs I'm at. Sometimes the guy takes a piss, walks right out. It's like what?
It's nasty.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, and then don't shake anybody else's hand like that. I'm sorry. That grosses me out. And then I don't know. I'm not a germaphobe, but if I see stuff like that, it'll give me the heebie-jeebies. I can't.
It will get you too. Hey, Christine, how you doing? I got Christine there with Frankie there together. How you guys doing watching the show together? Yeah, it's a little screwed up, folks. Crazy. How about this? Top 10% net worth of age group. Okay, 10% of your net worth age group between 18 to 24, $45,000. Between 25 to 29, $128,000.
What?
Between 30 and 34, $242,000. That should be your net worth to make it. 35 and 39, $496,000. Let's go 45 to 49, $832,000. That's the top 10 net worth by age group.
Top 10 net worth by age group. Okay.
Top 10% net worth.
10%. Okay. 10%. Okay. I was going to say, nobody's making that kind of money. And then you tell me what an 18 to 24 or a 24 to 29-year-old are doing. And let's talk. You know what?
I see some guys, CEOs in these companies making over $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year.
And they are, but you know what's happening? And I'm hearing this a lot from people that they're getting hired. And then the people that have already been at that job for 10 years, they're making less money than the people that they're hiring with no experience. And then they're having those people do all the work who are making the way less money. And then these CEOs are making, like you said, the $200,000 to $300,000. That's insane. Like, why aren't you hiring up? Why aren't you hiring from within? Like people, I would much rather have somebody that has experience, hands-on doing something for 10 years in your company. I think that's unheard of to hire somebody from outside.
And bring in somebody. Yeah, and they want you right. They want you a certain age. Yeah, they want you to be gone. And then you're looking at all the we talk about all the garbage that's on the news, right? Look, Fox 32 News 7 hours ago, this was their headline. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Rapper Cardi B won't endorse Joe Biden in 2024. People got betrayed.
Wait, who got betrayed? Who said people got betrayed?
The rapper Cardi B.
Yeah.
She used to be for Joe Biden.
Right, because she had an interview with him, which was ridiculous, right?
Right. But now in 2024, it says now she's not going to vote for Joe Biden. It says because people got betrayed for whatever he was trying to preach. People are realizing that it's not thing. And for and I never liked this Cardi B, but now I do.
I don't like her. I just don't like her, but that's me. But the thing is She sold her bullshit when she did the interview, and whoever set up that interview on Joe Biden's side is an idiot. And anybody who sat and watched that and even thought, I couldn't even watch it. I can't even tell you what the whole thing was about because I had to shut it off. But you have a president of the United States, or almost was going to be the president, and the songs that she writes and performs and how she acts on stage and then presents it to it's presented to younger girls, makes me sick. And if she's saying that she was lied to, I would love to talk to her. What do you think you were lied to about? I
don't understand this whole thing too. Emo from Florida, my buddy Emo says, yeah, but she's not going to vote for Trump, but she's just not voting for Biden. Right. It's a little crazy. Albert, I work for people like that, belittling the help. It's been there for tons of years. All of the sudden, they're not good enough anymore.
That's terrible. That is just bad business, bad karma. It's just bad. Listen, if you watch these, I watch some of these podcasts and stuff. I watch this guy, Gary Vander, I think it's Vanderchuck or something like that. He's an entrepreneur, self-made millionaire. And he started working at his dad's liquor store when he was a young kid. He had issues with school. I just love the guy. He's very down to earth. He talks, he says it like it is. He doesn't have a filter. And all he talks about is how you have to take care of your employees. Number one, if there's anything you do as a business owner, is take care of your employees first. Make sure they're taken care of. They're happy. They're respected. They're given the time that they need to do what they got to do. And you will have a successful business. People
I agree with you 100%.
With their employees. They're just not.
Yeah, Jerry Jams, but Cardi B says the rapper, whose legal name is Bel Kalis Almazar, told the outlet she has left layers and layers of disappointment due to high living costs, low wages, without any progress on resolving these issues. Makes sense. Makes sense. Felix says these politics and private industry, not just government. Well, yeah, that makes a lot of sense too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, politics are involved. Yeah, that always happens with politics, for sure.
Are you NBC, Carol? The father says his family does not enjoy eating leftovers, so they try to be as frugal as possible. People are outraged by dad's viral hacks for saving money on kids' meals at restaurants. Are you a leftover eater?
I eat leftovers. I like leftovers. I've always loved leftovers. When I leave a place and I'm actually packing it up, or whoever's packing it up, I'm like, I'm going to have that for lunch tomorrow. I'll make it into this. I'll turn it into something else. If you had steak, you could make steak and eggs the next morning. Why would you? But you got to understand, I can't throw food away. I was raised in a restaurant and a Greek household. So you can't throw food away. You just can't. I can't. So I do like leftovers. I don't have a problem with it. I'll eat them for days too.
I agree with you. And Richard, you made a good point. Most meals taste better the second day. You ever noticed that? Yeah, absolutely. Beef stew leftovers. Yum, Jerry Jam says. All right. There you go. Leftovers.
Jerry's got the pipes, by the way. Jerry's got the pipes.
He's got the pipes. And you know what's right. For all you Costco fans out there who sit in line for 4 hours to save 4 cents, here you go. Gas prices have quietly increased along with olive oil, but Costco's famous $1.50 hot dogs and soda remain the same. So according to Fox, Costco price hikes popular items and see an unexpected jump in cost.
Yes.
So the gas is going to go up at Costco, and so is the olive oil.
Yes,
so
they're going to make money
for 4 hours. Yeah, and you sit there for 3 hours. You're going to make your
money somewhere. The people aren't going to put stuff on sale and keep things cheap for no reason. They're not doing it for you or for us. You're wherever you're going to go somewhere, they're going to jack up the price somewhere. They're making, just like restaurants, they have to stay in business. Listen, Correct. People are complaining about getting a pop and you get free refills, and you got these people that drink 2 pitchers worth of pop. You know what I mean? And they're, it's free refills. The thing is they get pissed off. That's not included in a coupon, because that's where the restaurants are making their money in the smaller things. You don't realize it. A lot of businesses make their money in the lower priced items. It's
people complain. It's not the restaurant's fault.
No,
they have to raise prices.
Do it.
Their staff, their food costs. I mean, everything is more expensive now. You can't blame the restaurant. They have to do what
No.
they have to do. And
Right.
when Costco, where they give you gas for the customers, they don't have to. They do that for their customers to come there. But it's first of all, Costco gas is a little cheap already. That's why people wait in line for 3 hours.
Yeah. Right.
Now, if it goes up a little bit, hey, it's what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what we were talking about sayings and where they came from?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just going to tell you, my daughter and I were talking about Murphy's Law because I say it all the time. I said, well, that's Murphy's Law. That's just Murphy's Law. And she's like, what does that mean? So I would tell you, do you know what Murphy's Law came from?
No, tell us.
Okay,
Good.
because this is one I use. I looked up a bunch of them last night while I was not falling asleep.
Okay, what is Murphy's Law?
So, all right. So the law is often added and at the worst possible time in the worst possible way. It's a declaration of acceptance, right? Of the most unpredictable nature of things. The law was finalized and first popularized by testing project head John Stapp during a later press conference during an experiment. All 4 electric strain gauges called transducers failed. Okay, so this was from here. Hold on. American aerospace engineer Edward Murphy. Sorry, I started in the middle. Jr., who is said to have coined the phrase after a mishap during rocket sled tests in 1948 or 49. The story goes that Murphy, an engineer at Edwards Air Force Base, complained about a technician who wired a strain gauge bridge backwards for gravity tests, resulting in a wrong 0 reading. Yes, so that's a big lesson.
Happens when you mess with those. See what happens when you mess with those transgenders?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you said that was, I don't know.
The transducers.
Transducers. I'm sorry, transducers. Isn't that a movie? Isn't that a movie? Oh, that's Transformers. I'm sorry. I'm a little lost here. There you go. You're learning something new every day here, Carol. That's great.
Listen, I got a bunch out every once in a while. I'll throw one of those in there because there's some good ones. Like I was thinking, what do I use? Bite the bullet. Another one bites the dust. What was it? I'm not going to go into all these, but what they are, but I will bring them up every once in a while. The cat got your tongue is a good one.
Yeah, give us how the cat got your tongue. Where did that come from?
Cat got your tongue. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Cat got your tongue. Where did that come from? Carol Brandolino will tell us. Yes.
Okay, I got it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Tongue origin. Here we go. So this one is the phrase cat got your tongue has multiple theories about its origin, but neither is completely supported by historical evidence. The English Navy, the phrase originated in the 18th century when the Royal Navy used a whip called the cat o' nine tails to punish sailors who disobeyed their orders. The pain from the whip was so severe that it left the victim silent for a while. So that was cat o' nine tails. Ancient kings would punish people who displeased them by cutting out their tongues and feeding them to their pet cats. Witch hunting, during a time of witch hunting, witches could steal a person's speech by removing their tongue and feeding again to their pet. What the hell? Liars would be punished.
That's right. That's why it's not the dog got your tongue, but the cat.
Yeah, they were all fed to the cats. Shit. So that's what a lot of the phrases came from, is the cat got your tongue. I guess if you didn't do the right thing or say the right thing, you
got in trouble.
And the cat got it.
Richard Hammond says the origin of shit is a good one.
Oh God, I don't know.
That's a good one, Richard. You got it. What do we got here? Oh, look at this. Iran's president, Ibrahim Arasi, and others found dead after helicopter crashes.
Okay. Are any of these really accidents? That's what I always ask. That's the first thing I ask.
That's always the question. Yeah. Breaking news. Iran's hardline president, Ebrahim Raisi, the country's foreign minister, and others were found dead over the weekend after a helicopter crash. So who knows? Was it accidentally? What happened? I don't know, man. It's just crazy what goes on in this crazy world that we're living in. And every day, nothing surprises me anymore. Happy birthday to the one and only Holy Catholic Church, founded by the Lord Jesus Christ since 33 AD.
Wow.
Joe Scalise said that. Interesting stuff. What goes around comes around. There you go. There's a lot of great
Oh,
sayings.
I listen, and I use them. I really do. I say what
I
goes around
use them
comes
all
around all
too.
the time. I
I
do.
think it's important.
Yeah,
Let's
I
get to
do.
another quick sponsor, folks, real fast. I'm sorry, my good buddy from Deutsch Power Center, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center out of Elgin, Illinois. Call Sal at 224-276-6550. Ocean's Pit Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino. Tomorrow, Jerry Jams will be joining us here on Wednesday. And then, of course, me and Laura will be live at the Norwich Ace Hardware on Thursday, May 23rd, to give away that chance for you guys to win that Weber Series grill. That's a $400 value, folks. And
I'm gonna get tickets for that. I could use a new grill. I definitely can use a new grill. I'm gonna get
That's
some
how that
tickets for
works.
that. Yep.
It's important. Real fast, guys. Birthdays for Tuesday, May 21st. Bill Macy, if you guys remember watching the TV show Maude. Jimmy Cornette, for all you wrestling fans, turns 79. Rudy Giuliani, former mayor of New York City, 80 years old. Pete Townsend from The Who, 79. Robert Morse, actor, celebrate. Raymond Burr, Ironside, and Perry Mason. Let's see, my good buddy Danny Lindblad, wherever you're at, Danny, happy birthday. Julie Toto, the wife of Tony Toto, her stepson, celebrating a birthday today. Always nice. For all you wrestling fans, the eighth wonder of the world, the late, great Andre the Giant, celebrating the birthday. Dusty Hill from ZZ Top. He's not with them anymore. Of course, he passed away. Grace Jones is 76 years old. One of my favorite actors of all time, Sam Elliott. Love that voice. Love him. Yeah. Joey Ramone from the Ramones. Passed away, of course, but 73 years old he would have been. Tom Scott, saxophone player. Cindy Wilson from the B-52s is 67. Nick Mason from Pink Floyd turns 80 years old. Joe Pesci, you stuttering prick, turns 81 years old. Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin, 79. Phil Rudd from AC/DC, 70. And Cher turns 78 years old. Cher.
I love her. Yeah,
I love her too, man.
She looks good. And Tina Turner, who passed away recently, we were telling Eliana about Tina Turner and her life story. So I'm going to have her watch that movie, What's Love Got to Do with It? Because I love Tina Turner. And man, when I see these true stories about these,
that husband of hers beat the shit out of her.
I know. I look, she had been through it, and she's a true story of, inspiration. I try to show my kids these movies, of these people that have kind of excelled in their lives and become famous. And it's all not always about being rich, but famous. And
they come back and they stick up for themselves and become a better. Yeah. Here we go. Richard Hamlin. Here is the shit. Here we go. They would transport manure. Okay. They would transport manure in the hull of a ship, and the methane gas would build up and cause explosions. After learning that, they would market shit, meaning store high in transport.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's very interesting. Thank you, Richard.
Richard always comes to, you know what?
Hi, Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette. All this useful information, folks. Yes, useful.
It is.
This was from
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.
Our former president, Donald Trump, quote, having a wall does not mean keep out. It means use the door, come in legally, borrowed from a good friend, keep it going. That's what people don't get. Build a wall, come in legally, like our parents did, like everybody else did.
Right.
Do it right. We want you to come to the United States of America, the greatest country in the world. Well, it's better than any other country right now, but it's very, very important. And I don't know, man. It's still a little scary. And I don't know. And we're talking about people cutting prices. Costco, McDonald's coming up with that $5 value meal, whatever.
Yeah,
Target.
right.
Fox 32 News. Target is one of the many corporations adjusting prices for creating promotions to lure budget-strapped customers looking for a deal. So Target cutting prices on 1,000 of their basic items due to inflation. So they're all trying to help the working man and woman out there who's trying to just raise a family right now,
And they're
It's
probably they're
crazy.
feeling it that people aren't out there shopping. It's about them. It's not about us. I don't think they really care about us. I think they're feeling the sting of people not getting out there shopping because they can't afford to. How many times, like, I know people that are getting to line up front to cash out, and I've done it. I've even done it. Like, do I really need this? Instead of I don't want to spend $250, at a grocery store or Target or something on things I don't need now. So they're feeling
Right.
that. So they have to put their prices down. They need to.
They have to. I agree
Yeah.
with you. And we're going to leave you with this, guys. It is 1:00. Interesting. These are 3 cities in Illinois that will pay you to move there. 3 cities that will pay you to move there. Are you ready? The following 3 cities are offering incentives to people to complete a move to their community: Jacksonville, Illinois, Morgan County, population of 17,600. According to them, offering an incentive package of $9,300 they will give you to move to Jacksonville, Illinois. Number 2, Mattoon, which is way south.
Yeah.
Coles County, population 16,800. They will give you $11,000 and $11,707 for you to move to their city, Mattoon. And last but not least, Pittsville in Pike County. They're going to give you $6,800 for you to move there. All right. Well, it looks like I'm not be moving to any of these places, but
no. If they're seeking you out and paying you for anything,
there's got to be something there, guys. All right.
super.
We have come to the end of the hour, folks. Don't forget, Ace is the Place Hardware this Thursday. Now, tomorrow, Jerry Jams will be with me here live. Thursday, we got me and Laura Ocean, of course, will be at the Norwich store, Ace Hardware, and all the money we're going to raffle to give away that beautiful Weber Spirit 200 Series grill for Almost Home Foundation for Dogs. Every penny, Raffaello and Jackie and Melissa, they're giving every penny we raise to the Almost Home Foundation, where I walk the dogs and really support that on Schaumburg off of Irving Park Road. So you can either go to the Norwich store, you can call the Norwich store, you can come that day and buy as many raffle tickets as you want. They're $5, or you can Zelle right here. Zelle my wife's number at 847-370-3370. Make sure you put your name, and at the end of that hour, Thursday, May 23rd, at the Norwich store, we'll pull out and we'll give that one winner a brand new Weber Spirit 2010 210 Series grill with all accessories. You don't have to be there to win, but you have to make arrangements to pick up the grill if you win. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. You got to love our good friends, some Ace helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, tomorrow we will be at Little Pops Pizzeria in Lisle. If you want New York style food, New York style pizza, and see a bunch of New York stuff all over the place, we'll be there tomorrow, 6 o'clock. With Jerry Jams. Thursday, Positano is with Lisa P. and Jerry Jams at Oak Brook. Friday, Chicago Prime with Double T. Saturday, Taverna on Division. Hopefully we'll be outside in Melrose Park. And Sunday, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, Lake Como, the Thirsty Parrot, Danny Ramundi and Tony Toto. 1 to 5. Beautiful place. Legends right next door. Great food. Lake Geneva. Hope you guys come out there and have a good time. Guys, buy local, shop local, support local establishments and live entertainment, and the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Thank you, Carol Brandolino. Please give my best to Bobby and Bob Brandolino Encore Music in Shorewood, Illinois. Go out there, get some lessons, buy some instruments. Then if you want him to fix something, they'll do it for you, but make sure you bought it there. That kind of stuff. Make sure that Bobby will take care of you guys.
Yes, he will.
Thank you, Carol. Give my best to everybody, guys. Ringo Starr says peace and love. We got to go. Nixa Hodges, take us out. Bye-bye, everybody.
Oh, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony.
Bye-bye, everybody. Callan, Anthony Moriarty.